our feet shoulder width apart. Remember to keep those knees soft. Tuck that pelvis under a little bit, keeping that core tight. Shoulders back down, away from your neck. Not up here like earrings. Roll them back down. Throat soft, eyes soft. Inhale through the nose, and exhale, chin to chest. Rolling down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Letting your body just hang limp like a rag doll. Finding your way to the bottom or wherever your body feels comfortable today. Feeling that nice stretch in the hamstrings, calves, feeling that broadening of the lower back. Good. Remembering to breathe here. Good. Looks really good. Keeping that head relaxed, neck soft. Good. Breathing. Body's just waking up. Good. Inhale at the bottom. And exhale. Pull yourself up with those glutes and hamstrings rolling up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Head should come up last. Good. Breathing. Great. At the top, inhaling. Exhale, chin to chest, roll down, vertebrae by vertebrae, like a snake, slithering to the ground. Good, hanging out here at the bottom, letting those arms go limp, that neck relaxing, head hanging soft. Breathing. Good. Now inhaling, exhaling, pull yourself back up with those glutes and hamstrings. Head should be coming up last. Softening the eyes. Great. Okay, now one more time and we're going to stay down. So inhale, exhale, chin to chest, rolling down. At your own pace, whatever your body needs. Good. Breathing. Hanging out here at the bottom, feeling that nice stretch. Letting all that stress go from your body. Good. But for this, you want to make sure that you're at the front of your mat so that when you roll back, you're still on the mat as best as possible, being really small. So scoot up if you need to. Bring your heels as close to your glutes as possible. And glue your calves to your hamstrings, floating your feet off the ground. Elbows out wide, tucking your knees to your chest. So just balance here for a second, feet floating off the ground, just like Emily. Balance on your sits bones and see how this feels. Feeling that stability of your core holding you there. Good. You can go ahead and bring your feet down and just rest for a second. This is a really quick move, so I'm going to have you watch the demonstrators do it first as I instruct them, and then we'll do it together. So first, you'll come up to this position you're just in. And then we're going to round our spine into a C curve, looking down at our belly button and pulling our abdominals in. Going to inhale and roll backwards. Exhale and come right back up to this balancing position. You want to go just as far back as your shoulder blades. You don't want to roll back onto your neck because that will cause stress on it. So use your abdominals to start and stop your momentum. Let's have them do it one more time. Inhale, tuck your chin to your chest, roll back, exhale, using that and your momentum to come back up. And perfect example, if you need help to come back up, you can pull on help yourself come up, whatever you need. But try and balance at this position at the top. Do you guys feel ready to practice it? Awesome. So get back into that tucked position, calves and hamstrings glued together, elbows out by your sides. Tuck your chin to your chest, round out your spine, inhale, roll down, and exhale, come back up. Good job. You don't want to thump when you go back, which I didn't hear you thump, so that was good. And inhale, tuck your chin to your chest, roll down, and exhale, come back up to that balanced position. Think if there were eyes on each of your vertebrae, each of your vertebrae, they're wide open. You really want to flex that back like Emily is, opening all of those eyes really wide. One more time, inhale, tuck, exhale, as you roll back up. Just go ahead and do that a couple of times at your own pace. Just rolling, massaging your spine. Imagine each time you roll down and back up, you're like a ball of dough, and you're just trying to become more and more round. On your sits bones in that top position, and imagine yourself inside an inflatable ball, just trying to conform more and more to that shape. Good job, everyone. Come back up to that top position. And from here, we're going to go into what is called teaser prep. This is the foundational level of moves, a pyramid of moves that we'll begin to build on throughout the next classes. So from here, bring your arms, extend your arms out in front of you, palms facing inward. And remember the tabletop position from the last class, we're going to use that again. So bring your right leg up to the tabletop, and then the left, tibias parallel to the floor, just like that. Really using your abdominals to stabilize yourself. Contract your abdominals to keep your torso in a really straight line. Inhale, tuck your pelvis, pull your belly button to your spine, and exhale as you roll down onto the ground. Your arms should end directly above your head. Take a minute to feel that neutral spine we talked about last time as you're on the ground, imagining the rolled towel beneath your lumbar spine and your neck. Inhale, tuck your chin to your chest, and exhale as you roll back up to that tabletop position. If you need a little help, you can extend your legs or use a slight kick motion to help you. Look into the mirror if you need help. To reference, make sure you have a straight spine, a string pulling up your spine, and making sure that your knees are in that tabletop position so they stay forward. Let's inhale and exhale as you roll down slowly and controlled. Arms ending straight up above your head, pointing towards the ceiling. Let's inhale, exhale, tuck your chin to your chest and roll back up. Again, look into the mirror to make sure you have that straight spine. We spend a lot of time in flexion all day long. It's a little perfect posture here. You guys are doing great. If you need a little break, just go ahead and put your feet down, hug your knees to your chest, whatever. Let's do it one more time. So back to that tabletop position. Inhale, exhale, roll down. Good job, guys. Go ahead and hug your knees into your chest. Breathing through, imagining your breath just flowing through your body. Relaxing deeper and deeper into the mat. So from here, bring your arms down by your sides, palms facing down. And bring your feet down onto the mat as well, knees bent. If you need to scoot back a little on your mat, go ahead and do so. You're now going to introduce the pelvic curl. So from here, inhale, tuck your pelvis under. And exhale as you slowly roll up, beginning from your lumbar spine, up into a bridge position. Vertebrae by vertebrae up off the ground, just feeling the mobility of your spine. Press your heels into the floor and use your glutes and hamstrings to press your hips up at the top. Inhale and exhale as you slowly roll back down, beginning at the top of your spine. Each vertebrae, just like puzzle pieces, coming back together as you roll down inch by inch. Rolling back down. Good. Inhale at the bottom. Tuck your pelvis under and exhale as you slowly roll back up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Feeling the control of your body. At the top, if you want, you can use the mirrors to make sure you have a straight line between your shoulders and your knees, just like Emily here. If your pelvis has dropped too low, contract those glutes to press your hips back up. Inhale and exhale as you slowly roll back down, one vertebrae at a time, inch by inch, just melting into the mat. Go ahead and do 2 more at your own pace, feeling the mobility of your spine, like growing warmer and more limber as you move up and back down. Feeling each vertebrae articulating together. Each time you come down, go deeper and deeper into the mat. And when you come back up, to rise a little bit higher this time. Go ahead and come back down from that one. You're still there. And now we'll go to a full body stretch. So extend your legs out, float your arms above your head. Close your eyes if you need to, just feeling that stretch in your abdominals. Imagine a magnet at the right side of the room, just pulling your feet towards it, lengthening your spine. And a little string on each of your fingertips, pulling them back to lengthen your spine.
For our next 4 core exercises. So remain lying on your back, but bring your knees to a bent position so your feet are flat on the floor. And float those arms down by your side if they're still above your head. Just put them straight down next to you. All right, now inhale and exhale. Really engage your core. Imagine a string connecting your belly button to your spine. Now inhale and exhale. Really curl that head, neck, and chest off the ground. Looking down between your knees. You want to be up so that only the inferior angles of your scapula are touching the ground. Now inhale and exhale, lower all the way down back to the mat. Good. Inhale and exhale, coming back up, really engaging that core. Remembering to keep your shoulders and your neck relaxed so they're not tensed and heat. And remembering to breathe continuously. Don't hold your breath. Inhale and exhale, go down, back to the floor and relax. Inhale and exhale. One more time, come back up, really engaging your core. Using that breath. a single leg stretch. So bring those legs back up to tabletop and your arms stay by your side. Good, good. Now inhale and exhale, really engaging that core and lifting your head, neck, and chest as we just practiced. Now the inhales of this exercise are going to be automatic, so I'm not going to tell you when to inhale. You're just going to hear me say exhale, but that means breathe as you need to, don't hold your breath. Go ahead and lower back down. All right, now inhale and exhale, come back up. Bringing that right knee to your chest, interlocking your fingers over your knee, and extending that left leg 45 degrees above the ground. Good, really keeping those shoulders off the ground so only the bottom of the scapula touch. Now switch legs, so you're extending the right and bringing the left. Good. Exhale, switch. Go ahead and continue this at your own pace. Really remembering to exhale as you extend that leg out. If you find that this is really difficult, you can lower your head, neck, and chest to the ground, or you can raise your leg higher to the ceiling. So if it's bothering you in any way, go ahead and do a couple more times. And then go ahead and relax, resting everything down on the mat, arms by your side. So our next move is going to be the bicycle crunch. So it's going to be very similar to what we have just done. We're going to place our hands behind our head. And you really want your head to be loose, neck not tense, and most importantly, keep those elbows really wide. Don't bring them in by your shoulders, or by your ears, sorry. Keep them really wide. And again, continue breathing throughout the whole exercise. So exhale, raising your head, neck, and chest. Extend your right leg out so it's 45-degree angle. And your left knee to your chest, meeting it with your right elbow. Good job. See how Casey's really reaching across here? Go ahead and switch. And she stays lifted up the whole time. That core a break, because I know we've done a few really good ab workouts. All right, so our next one is the straight leg raise. So you're going to bring your legs back to tabletop, floating your arms down by your side. Go beneath. We don't want you to hold the joint. Go ahead and extend that left leg out again to 45-degree angle off the ground. All right, now you're gonna exhale and switch your legs. Really focus on pulling that leg as close to your forehead as you can and keeping your head, neck, and chest lifted. Exhale, switch. See how Casey's really far off the ground? If you want to challenge yourself, you can bring your shoulders almost all the way up. You don't have to. If it's too hard, go ahead and lower your head, neck, and chest. Keep going at your own pace now. Further remembering to grab wherever's comfortable, either behind your hamstring or your calf, just not in the joint. Focusing on that core, keeping it tight, pulling that belly button to your spine. All right, do a couple more, and then when you're ready, go ahead and relax, lowering your whole body down to the ground, stretched out long, arms above your head, just really breathing. Go ahead and close your eyes if you need to really relax. Inhaling and exhaling.
Carefully roll onto your stomach, keeping your body in this lengthened position. Now lift, inhale, and lift your head, neck, and chest off to the ground, but you're hovering over the ground, and lift your legs at the same time. You want to lift up your flying to your toes, super big. Only thing that's on the ground is your torso. So really stacking your belly button, you hold those abs tight and hover. Don't bend too much that you're bending like a banana. Just look straight, hovering, flying like Superman. And relax. Now, this time we're going to come up to hover again, but when you hover, raise your right arm and your left leg a little bit higher using opposition. So ready, inhale and hover. And lift that right arm and left leg a little higher. And hold it. And then switch. Remember to breathe through this. And switch. And relax. So that's the basic movement. When we pick up your pacing a little faster, you look like you're swimming through opposition. So when you hover, squeeze, opposition, I'm going to keep a beat. I'm going to say, ready, inhale, and you're 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're going to inhale for 5, and you're going to exhale for 5. And you're going to act like you're swimming. And I'm going to go a little bit slower first, more relaxed, and then we'll pick up the pace and see if you guys can keep up, okay? Ready, so hover, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, swim, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. We're going to pick up the pace on every count and switch with opposition. You look like you're swimming. Ready? And hover. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. We're going to go a little bit faster. Take a breather. You ready? One more time, fast, and you can relax. And hover, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. going to do the camel pose. Nice little stretch. So gently roll onto your side and come up to a comfortable sitting position. Okay. Now, from here, come to a kneeling position. Like so. Alignment. Okay, so see how it keeps going in alignment. So what you're going to do is you're going to place your hands on your lower back with your fingers pointing downward. And you're going to slowly arch backward, pushing your hips forward with your hands. Okay. Now you want to open up your chest and look up towards the sun. And just like you're soaking in its warmth. Just bend backwards. Now if you can tuck your toes under and reach back and grab your heels. But this is an advanced move and do not do it if it hurts because you will throw out your back. Only if you can. But if you can't, don't do it. And just let your head hang and feel that freedom, feel that release. All right, good job. You can come back to sitting. All right. Now, to conclude class, you guys did a great job. Are you starting to feel more confident in your Pilates moves? Starting to feel a little better, a little more knowledge. What are some names of new moves you like today? Camel. Anything else? Superman, swimming, all that stuff. Yeah. Was it helpful to use modifications when things were maybe a little painful? Yeah, to kind of adjust some moves and things. Are you maybe confident to teach your cat or dog Pilates? Maybe getting there a little bit, slowly but surely. So we want to thank you for being awesome participants. We're going to keep on moving from simple to complex and keep adding new moves and reviewing old ones. We want to continue to encourage you guys in your movements and support you guys, create a fun environment. Hopefully, by the end of this class, you guys are confident enough in your abilities to even wear your very own Pilates shorts around, out and about. I don't know, that might be pushing it, but we want to thank you, and we can pick up our mats and put them back in the room over there, and that will conclude class. Thank you guys.